hated it more than anything on planet Earth. I'm not even joking. I hated it with a burning passion. I was like, no, no. So I called up St. George's and I was like, hey, can I change my offer to biomedical sciences? And they were like, no, sorry, we're full. So I was like, crap. So I just kind of was like, hey, I'm gonna just leave it.
Why did you
up to
hate it? What
chance.
happened? What was the experiences?
First of all, there's the patients. I don't like dealing with people.
Oh, fair enough.
If I'm doing biomed, I just sit in a lab all day. That's not bad. The patient, half of them are there because they're overreacting, which makes sense considering I just said that any Cheeto can lead to cancer. But half of them are just there to cop free drugs. The doctors' lives are horrendous. They have like an overnight room where doctors are like expected to stay overnight. Like you have an overnight shift, and it's like, I'm sorry, I don't work those hours. Like, no, that's a bit too. And like one small mistake, and like the rules are so strict. Oh my god! Like the chain of there's like a sort of hierarchy where like if something goes wrong, it's this doctor's fault completely because you're the one. They're in your care. So one small mistake, and that's it. Your job is gone. And I make a bunch of mistakes.
So it's like the responsibilities.
I'm dumb, so I ain't doing that. So they were like, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll leave my offer there, but I'll just on results day I'll just leave it up to like clearing and whatever. And then I ended up here with that, and I pretty much flopped my chemistry.
Oh wow. So you going to the biomed course wasn't like a straightforward plan.
It wasn't, but then again, I didn't know it existed until after. Because they were like, oh, send this up to the lab. And I was like, the lab? And then I was like, oh yeah, there's people that actually do that. Because I thought the doctors did that. But then I was like, oh wait, no, there's a separate group of people. I want to do that. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, here I am.
So okay, that's good. So it's like one positive experience that you found like okay, I can do this course. Anything else that you found during the course that you're like, this is for me?
Yeah, like I have a mentor, right? And she works in a hematology lab where basically hospitals send their blood samples and they like test them for this and that. I'm good at that. I'm good with blood work. I sound like a vampire. I'm good with blood work, so I was like, oh my god. And it's not as complicated as everyone makes it out to be. Like our uni makes it seem like we're gonna be sitting there with like tubes and pipettes hunched over a desk 24/7. It's all automated. Like I was just standing there in the middle of the room, and there was just like a glass conveyor belt tube thingy, just kind of going around the entire room, up the ceilings, through the walls and stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't look that bad. Why did no one tell me it's not that bad? Like that would have saved me at least 3 breakdowns. But yeah, and mainly I saw that they mainly just like do like analysis and emergency work if the server's down or something. And I don't mind doing that. I'm pretty good at that as well. So you're basically helping with the diagnosis.
Okay, so any experiences that have impacted you on the course?
Impacted how?
Positively. We'll go positives first.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. Apart from sleep deprivation.
A positive.
Positive. Oh wow.
Oh, we can go to negatives first if it helps.
Let's see, the sleep deprivation, the stress, the head on. I guess it's pretty cool that when you do like an experiment and you find the end thing, like there was this one time where we had like this person's blood. It was like real human blood. I guess we're allowed to work with some bits. It was like this real human's blood, and we had to like pull out these certain cells from it, and you had to do like a million things. But when you find it in the end, you're just looking at it and you're like, yo.
How do you pull out those certain cells?
Oh my god, you have to mix it with like you have to make like a whole concoction of like offer and stuff, and then you stick it in the thing. You stick it in the tube of blood. You put it in the centrifuge, which is basically just a giant thing that whizzes around. It's basically a carousel going at God knows how fast. And then you do that a bunch of times. Then you get like this little like pellet at the bottom, and then you have like this layer of like it's this yellow layer. It's like plasma, and you have to like get a pipette and you have to pull it out without pulling any. It's like playing Operation. Yeah, and then like you take it all out and you're looking at it and you're like, I did that.
So you feel quite proud after doing that. Like,
I mean, I pulled cells out of someone's blood.
pretty cool.
That's so cool. I mean, the process wasn't. The process was tiring, and I wanted to go to sleep.
Okay. But any experiences that was quite more unique to you, like no one else in the student really, like no other students on the course really experienced it themselves, like something that happened to you, and yeah.
Not really.
Okay,
I'm
fair
being
enough.
honest.
Okay, so what knowledge / skills have you learned from this course that you found using in your daily life?
I can tell what's wrong with people. No, wait, that sounds weird. Like, you know how like you get on the train and you see like old people with them bubbles on their faces?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and like, oh, I know exactly what's wrong with you. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of like being Sherlock, where he like deduces people, but not that creepy. And it's like, oh wow, you're gonna get skin cancer.
Whoa.
Okay, morbid, but yeah, something like that. And then you see like people with holes in their legs, and you're like, wow, you have diabetes.
Whoa, so you get to have like a little prod in their personal medical life just by a glance.
Yeah, and I would like it if they stayed away from me. No, I sound so mean throughout this whole thing.
Yeah, that's you, isn't it?
Whatever.
Like anything else? Like maybe you were doing a daily task wrong, and after like going through the course, you're like, oh, and you like start doing something differently.
No, but I have somehow become the family doctor, even though I'm not a doctor. Like, my course is biomedical sciences, right? So, my relatives, being the Asians they are, hear medical. And it's like, oh, Sumayya's a doctor, let's go to her. And I'm like, I ain't no doctor, what you want to put?
What did they go to you for?
Let's see, I had like 6 aunties be like, oh, I have a stomachache, I have a headache, what's going to happen? And I'm like, I guarantee you, it's your diet of 6 cups of tea and biscuits a week, auntie. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. Eat food.
Yours to talk.
I didn't say eat. Normal things.
Noodles, spicy noodles, that's all.
Alongside my 9 cups of tea a day.
Fair enough.
I'm British and Asian at the same time, what do you expect?
Okay, so out of all your years in education, what are the differences between this course you're studying now and the previous formal studies?
Previously, my previous studies were A levels, which is a lot more restrictive. Because, like, with A levels, up until now, you sort of have to build like a foundation of knowledge. Like, there's some things you have to know to a T before you can start exploring, if that makes sense. Like, so A levels, you have to learn the same thing the same way, but now it's more like it's a lot more free and a lot more restrictive. I mean, first of all, it's the difference between university life and A-level life, and I'm not going to talk about A-level life. Oh no, you already know those stories. But yeah, with uni, especially with this course, it's more like, so this can happen, and this can happen, but you don't have to know about any of them. You can if you want to, but you don't have to know both of them. Whereas with A-levels, it was like, you need to know this, you need to know everything. Whereas in uni, here, it's like, here, just learn one of these, you're fine. And you'll be pretty much set for the rest of your, not for the rest of your life, but you're pretty much set to like find a decent career, even if you don't know everything down to a T.
Was there anything on the course you're studying that has caught you off guard completely? Like you did not expect this coming?
The thing is, if something was to come at me unexpected, I first would have had to expect something, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't really expecting anything. So everything that came at me was unexpected. But for the sake of not being boring,
No, it's probably just a weird question anyway.
I didn't think they'd teach us how to set up a microscope in our final year.
Microscope.
Yeah. Like, why are you teaching us this now?
Oh.
We're graduating. Why now? Just that. Honestly.
So it's like
It's like you learn to drive the car. You learn to drive a boat, you learn to drive a plane. Then you learn to ride a bike. Wait, that's pretty much how my life is going.
yeah, you don't have to ride a bike. Wow, okay.
But I can drive a car.
You provide an example that you can't relate to. Wow.
Wait, I can drive a car, but I can't ride a bike.
What?
Shut up, you can't swim.
Huh?
You can't swim.
I don't know if there's a difference. I don't know if I can swim.
If you don't know if you can, then you can't.
No, I can. I just have to try out the water.
To try. As
Watch
opposed to
the next lake we're going past by. I'm jumping in just to show you. If I drown, you're gonna have to save me.
As opposed in water, as opposed to what?
Huh?
Never mind.
Wait, this is still recording.
Oh god.
What has changed? Wait, anything that has changed one or more parts of your life.
I'm slightly more bold now.
Bold. I thought you were going to talk about something like education. I was like, yes, you feel more enlightened. You are.
No, I'm just slightly more bold now.
Wow.
The stress of knowing things and the stress of generally being stressed. I'm balding. No.
Fair enough.
In all seriousness, knowing like the distinct workings of like the human body and that, it's like, I don't want to say really cool to know because I think I said that like 600 times already. But it's just cool to know. This is a disaster.
It's going fine, don't worry.
But you know what?
Like what?
I'm trying to think of an example. It was exam season. It was exam week last week, so I just crammed everything into my brain, and now I don't know anything, but I know everything at the same time. You get it? Like, don't have coffee on an empty stomach, or don't take your medicine on an empty stomach. Everyone knows why, because it's bad for you, but then you know why and how.
Go into that.
If I had to say it in layman's terms, if you have coffee or like any sort of drug on an empty stomach, the drug kind of eats your stomach.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
How can we find an example that I actually know properly? Ooh, bones. Like, they say, oh, you need to go in the sun, you need to take your vitamin D. You get your vitamin D, because, oh my god, again, in layman's terms, your blood will eat your bones. What?
Oh, that's a notification. Oh, it's gone. Anything that you've done that was unorthodox or like not in practice that you found, like you found yourself bending the rules during the course?
First, I need to know the rules to bend them.